Welcome back to SourceFed. I'm William Haynes.
And I'm Steve Zaragoza.
This episode was brought to you by Gillette Clinical.
All right, every once in a while an amazing story about poop comes along, and this is the next one. A Twitter user @_Blotty shared a first date story that went viral in which she ended up back at her date's place, had to poop, and then a nightmare happened. The toilet wouldn't flush.
Ugh.
Been there. Sometimes you just gotta eat the poop.
What follows is a harrowing story of struggle and triumph, which you can read about in the link in the description. But basically, after trying to flush the thing a million times, which only made it worse, she did the only thing she could do. She picked up the lone turd, wrapped it in multiple layers of toilet paper, and like any one of us would, she stuck it in her purse.
Now, after making out with the guy for a little bit, knowing that there was a fresh poop in her purse, the guy got up to use the restroom. She heard it flush, figured he fixed it, then went in after him and was finally able to dispose of the lone loaf.
Needless to say, the woman is now an internet hero, but at the cost of forever and always being known as the poop girl.
Oh, thank fuck. I am so sick of being known as the poop girl. Now it's her turn. Now it's your turn. I will not be the poop girl. Now here's some feel-good news for you. You know Starbucks, that massive, giant, evil mega corporation. Well, they've just announced that they plan on donating 100% of their leftover food to people in need.
The program is being called Food Share, and they plan to provide nearly 5 million meals to people who need nourishing food.
Now, the response from those in need has been overwhelming. Starbucks has begun testing out this program by handing out leftover food to homeless shelters, with some of them saying, "The hell is this? A sandwich? And what the f is a biscotti?"
Tinder, that app you're used to using for validation, the good and bad kind, is now getting into the political game by adding a swipe the vote feature.
Now, this move is to potentially raise awareness amongst young singles who need to get the f off Facebook and actually try to learn a thing or two about the certain hell we're all headed for in the US come November.
Instead of showing pictures of men or ladies posing at Machu Picchu, you're presented with 10 questions that require a swipe right for yes, swipe left for no, to issues like keep same-sex marriage legal or decrease military spending.
Now, after swiping through the 10 questions, you're then matched with the presidential candidate that you most agree with. Sadly, you don't get to chat with them or potentially go on a date with them.
Wait, so that wasn't actually Ted Cruz I was chatting with all night, and now I'm meeting at a Starbucks in Oak Park? Dirty liars. Nice try, asshole.
Hey, you know Axe body spray, that spray on deodorant that you used to get at Walgreens to put on after PE so you didn't smell like a little boy?
Well, a church and neighboring daycare were recently evacuated, as well as the surrounding streets being blocked off because of cough-inducing fumes coming from the backpack of a bathroom.
Fire department showed up to find that the culprit was actually just a malfunctioning bottle of Axe spray that kept going off.
Okay, by now, everyone in the world should know you should never ever wear Axe. If you spray that bottle once, everybody in the surrounding 3 blocks goes, "Who sprayed Axe? Who sprayed Axe?"
It's dangerous.
People are smothering.
Now, SpaceX CEO Elon Musk has many times spoken about the possibility of launching rockets into orbit as often as once a week, which is actually kind of ridiculous.
Now, that might actually be a possibility, although the company has only managed 2 launches this year.
Now, they plan to immediately increase their pace by 2 launches a month, starting with their next departure.
All right, I'm doing it.
What are you talking about, man?
I want to be like an astronaut guy for SpaceX.
Why?
I mean, if they're gonna be sending that much stuff into space, I hope at least one of them's my ass. Next story. Oh snap, it's spring, so you know what that means other than allergies.
Springtime selfies!
I can't breathe sometimes. In Nanjing, China, residents may have taken it a step too far as several people have been caught on camera defacing beautiful cherry blossom trees in attempts to get better photos.
Now, people have been kicking the trees so that the petals will fall, and they're also climbing them, which obviously can damage the trees.
Guys, I know it's important to look good, but trees are our friends. We get oxygen from them. The last thing we need is for them to go on strike.
Now, local trees were reported as stating, "We hate being broken. We can't even see how many likes you get on social media. We don't have thumbs, and also can't read. And also we're all dying. Thank you."
China needs to update their tree education system.
So guys, what do you think about today's story? Is it gonna be swiping presidential candidates on Tinders?
What would you break for a good photo? Let us know in the comments down below.
And guys, we were just at South by Southwest at the Gillette Clinical Pressure Chamber, showcasing virtual reality content and actually watching people's heart rates spike as they experience VR and a moving seat.
If you guys want to check out some videos showing all that off and see what was going on at South by Southwest, head over to discovery.com/pressurechamber to check it out.
I'll tell you what was going on at South by Southwest. You know what I mean,
dog? Yeah, I was down there in Austin, Texas. Yeah.
I'll tell you what was going on, dog. I'll tell you what I was.
Breathe, fuck, breathe, fuck, fuck, breathe, 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 fuck, breathe, fuck.